Hello, my name is Esther Kuria. I'm a counselor, and I want us to look at how we can show genuine empathy to our friends or to our loved ones when they are going through some difficult situations. In our church, we've been going through the series of Job, and the title of the message has been Now My Eyes Have Seen You. This past Sunday, we examined how Eliphaz was not able to show genuine empathy to his friend Job. And not only him, but also we are going to see that even his friends Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, they were not able to show genuine empathy to Job. And sometimes, even for us, we struggle to find the right words when someone shares that they've been going through some difficult experiences. When something terrible happens to our friend or even to our loved ones, we find it difficult and we are like fumbling for words on what to tell them. That's why we often reach out for these words, these common responses or phrases like, everything happens for a reason, just look on the bright side of life, God has a plan, I know how you feel. Or even when they have lost somebody, we tell them he's in a better place, she's in a better place. We also sometimes tell them that this could be a blessing in disguise. Something better is around the corner. Those are the common responses that we often tell our loved ones or our friends. Although these statements sound good in theory, they rarely do much. They may make that person feel better, but oftentimes it minimizes the other person's pain. We are not able really to connect with those people when they are going through those difficult situations. But I don't think we do this intentionally. We normally or we usually say these statements because they have ever been said to us by some other people. They are the common responses that people give to those who have been hurting. They might not have been helpful for us, but we find also ourselves telling those people the same words that were told to us. Even if you've never lost a loved one, a spouse, a child, you've never been diagnosed with cancer, yes, maybe that may not have ever been your experience, but you can be able to imagine what it might be if you were ever given such a report. How would it feel for you? How would such news be to you? So when we want to show genuine empathy, it's when we will be connecting with the other person's pain. When you will be connecting with that other person's pain, feeling the way they feel in that painful situation, that is the time we show empathy. That's what empathy looks like. When you feel that pain, when you connect with it, that's when we show genuine empathy. How do we show genuine empathy? It is, for a start, let's say empathy is when you put yourself in that other person's shoe. Putting yourself in that situation, putting yourself in that circumstance, and trying to feel, how does it feel like? How would it feel like if I was the one receiving such news? So when you put yourself in that other person's shoe, you're showing empathy. But again, to be honest, showing empathy is a lot more. It's more about the actions, not about the words. When we were looking about our topic from the book of Job, we saw how Eliphaz was so much about words. He was saying so much to Job. But when you want to show genuine empathy to somebody, it is not more about words, but it's about action. When a friend or a loved one shares something difficult with you, what that person is mostly looking for is somebody to listen, not even to talk. It's somebody to listen to them. But if you are someone who struggles with what to say or what do I do in such a situation, we are going to look together at some of the emphatic responses we can give to these people. First and foremost, the first thing you do, acknowledge the pain that this person is going through. Acknowledge the pain. And when we are talking about acknowledging the pain this person is feeling or this person is going through, that's when you will be able now to connect with this person in their pain or in their struggle. That's how we are going to support them. It shows that you understand. It shows that you're feeling with them. You're trying to understand how it might be feeling for them. People in pain really just want to be heard. Not so much about words. Just listen. Be there and listen keenly. They want you to validate what they are going through is difficult for them or even it's painful. Just acknowledging. And some of the examples of the responses that maybe we can use with these people is something like, I'm sorry you're going through this. I hate that this happened to you. That must be hard for you. That sounds really challenging. I can see how that would be difficult for you. Those are some of the responses that we can give. They show that you acknowledge that pain, that you are feeling with them. So the first thing is acknowledge their pain. The second thing, share how you feel. It is not only about how they feel, but also be genuine enough to share also your feeling. How does it make you feel? And sometimes it's even okay to admit that you don't know what to say. When Pastor was talking about the story of Job, he said that the first 7 days, these guys just went and they were there. They kept quiet. And maybe that's what they should have just done. Just be there and listen to Job. Because that way, they were showing him and they were acknowledging his pain by just listening to him. But again, it's also good to share the pain of these people. Acknowledge that it's hard. You even don't know what to say. It's not bad to acknowledge that. That even I don't know, I can't even imagine what you're going through. But whatever you do, just make sure you don't diminish the other person's experience by also trying to say about what you're feeling. Because it's not about you, it's about them. So, share how you feel with them. And some of the phrases that you can use, you can say, I have no words. I just don't know what to say to you at this moment. I can't imagine what you must be going through. Or even you can say, I wish I could make it better. I wish I could do something at this time. Or you could say, my heart hurts or bleeds for you. It makes me really sad to hear that this happened to you. That way, you are sharing your feeling. And the third response is show gratitude that this person even mentioned it or opened up to you in the first place. Most people are not able to open up to others because they have gone through experiences that were not so good. They shared something, and instead of that person showing empathy, they went out there and talked about it, and they ended up being hurt. They were burned by the whole thing. But if somebody comes to you and shares they have been struggling with something, they are going through a difficulty, it's good to show gratitude that this person shared and opened up. And the best thing you can do, just bear that this person has trusted you so much and be confidential about the information they are giving to you. So show gratitude that they opened to you, because that shows that they really trust you. And it's your job to respond with care. Let that person know that you appreciate the sharing, and acknowledge that it might have been difficult for them even to open in the first place. Some of the responses that we can use are, thank you for sharing this with me, or thank you for sharing your experience with me. I'm glad you told me this. Thank you for trusting me with this. It must be hard to talk about it. Thanks for opening up to me. That way, you'll be showing gratitude to them that they even trusted you with their information in the first place. The fourth response, show interest. Most of us are very good and are very quick to talk. One way to show interest is by listening keenly. Listen with understanding. Don't listen to give answers. Don't be quick to try and fix their problem, but listen keenly. That's why they have told you in the first place. They wanted to share it with somebody. So, show interest in listening by your body language, by offering them your time. Even let your facial expression show that you're showing interest in what they are saying. And some of the words or the responses that we can use to show this is like you can tell them, how are you feeling about everything? I want to make sure I understand. Sometimes maybe they may say something and you're not sure you understood. So you can say, I want to make sure I understand this. So it's like you want them to rephrase it once again. What I'm hearing is that you're feeling like desperate. Or you can say, is there anything else you want to share? Or you can even ask them, what has this been like for you? How has this made you feel? What has been coming to your mind? And another response we can give is by being encouraging. Be encouraging to that person. The fact that they trusted you with this information, yes, you need to encourage them. How do you encourage? Is by showing love. If the friends of Job had showed love, they would not have come with so many words. So the way to encourage somebody, just show your love. Show your love. Show your love to them. Don't try to tell them that it's going to get better, or try to fix the problem for them, or the situation, or letting them like try to see the bright side of the whole thing. Just encourage them by love. Show love. Appreciate them. You could tell them some words like, you're very brave. You are strong. You're talented. Or you can tell them, you matter so much to me. You are a warrior. I love you. I'm proud of you. Such words show that you love them. And by that, you are encouraging. You'll be encouraging. And the last one, but not least, be supportive. Be supportive. When it comes to empathy, action often speaks louder than words. So be encouraging, and you can show care by calling them, offering a helping hand with chores. You can also write an SMS to them. That way, you'll be supportive. You could use phrases like, I'm here for you. What can I do for you right now? I'm happy to listen. I would like to do something for you. What do you wish that I can do for you right now? So that way, by being supportive, you'll be showing empathy. Thank you very much. But even as a counselor, I must tell you that there is no script for empathy. The reality is that it is less about words, but it's more about action. Thank you very much.